Hey there, it's Dr. Jim. Thank you for taking some time out of your very busy day to listen to me. I greatly appreciate it, and I've been working on a ton. These are all articles that I've written over the last couple weeks, doing a lot of research in some very interesting areas. And this, of course, is on CBD, and CBD is something that I study all the time, can't get enough of. Because there's research coming out annually, really monthly, if you're looking around the world. But my topic right now is the preventive power of CBD, other phytocannabinoids, plant-based cannabinoids, and the endocannabinoid system. There's a lot of power going on among all three of these, okay? CBD, phytocannabinoids, and the endocannabinoid system. So, because phytocannabinoids like CBD and other components or compounds in both the medical hemp plant and in the cannabis plant are very similar to the ones that are found within our body, our brain, our gut, and everywhere else, and these are known as endocannabinoids, it's believed that they are far better, these naturally occurring phytocannabinoids that are marrying with, if you will, our endo or inner cannabinoids. A lot of researchers believe that the phytocannabinoids are far better than synthetic medications or products that we take in managing symptoms and in promoting wellness. Now, if I want to take that step a little bit further, there's a good deal of research around the world using both preclinical, which are animal, little mice, little rodents, and human test subjects, which are considered clinical studies. And both of these combined show that CBD can also be used as a preventive medicine for a wide range of physical and mental health conditions, and that's the focus of this video and the article. If you prefer to read and print off and share it with your friends and colleagues, please do that. So, a case for prevention. That's what I'm building here. So, among the top 10 leading causes of death and disability in the United States, what are they? We know what they are. Heart disease, cancer, stroke, respiratory disorders, Alzheimer's, diabetes, probably accidents, and unfortunately suicide is up there now. Some of these are caused by unhealthy lifestyle choices, and a smaller percentage probably due to genetics and our family genes. Either way, some current pharmacological treatments can lengthen life expectancy, but with the burden of disease. Okay, we're living longer. That's life, that's longevity. Okay, the key here is we want to live longer with quality. We don't want to live longer and be in pain and suffer for 20 or 30 years. So, yes, there are some treatments that can lengthen life expectancy while we have a chronic illness. Others may work, others may not work. These treatments so well from the beginning, and some might have side effects that are so painful, so frustrating, that medication compliance becomes a problem. So, yep, I'm taking it, I'm in my 90s, but darn it, my side effects are so negative that I just stopped taking my medications. Well, we call that non-compliance. You just stop taking your medication, that becomes problematic. Now you're not treating your chronic illness. So for these and so many other reasons, I mean, I could spend hours with you on this particular topic. Why not search for an all-natural, plant-based solution or remedy, a phytocannabinoid, plant-based cannabinoid like CBD, CBG, CBC, CBN, so on and so forth, that interact with naturally occurring endocannabinoids that are already in our system within the endocannabinoid system. Seems like a good fit to me. And not just me. A lot of researchers from around the world are looking at this. So phytocannabinoids entering our endocannabinoid system, working together synergistically to manage symptoms, to promote general health, wellness, and the focus of this video and my article, prevention. So I can go on and on and on, but what I do want to focus on, I would say let's take a look at this. Three different conditions. Number one, heart disease, okay? Since heart or cardiovascular disease continues to be the number one killer, the number one cause of death and disability in the United States, it makes sense and has made sense for researchers around the world to look at this topic, but it made sense for me as a researcher and a gerontologist to look into this to see what kind of studies. I wrote a whole book on this, Living Longer and Stronger with CBD, but that was last year. So I have to stay current. I have to keep looking and looking for the most updated results that I can find. Some studies show that the endocannabinoid system plays a crucial role in the formation of plaque leading to cardiovascular disease. That's crucial. Specifically, the process called arthrogenesis, the beginning of and building up of plaques and bad stuff in our cardiovascular system, develops with high blood pressure, infectious microbes, and the amino acid homocysteine, which can lead to atherosclerotic lesions. CBD has been shown to interact or talk to, I'm using that word more, talk to, chatter, crosstalk with or to CB2 receptors, as well as anandamide and 2-AG, which are two of the most well-studied, naturally occurring cannabinoids in our system. Guess what the process is? Here's the bottom line. A decrease in the inflammatory process throughout our cardiovascular system. Amazing. Condition number two that I'd like to talk about a little bit, cancer. Another leading cause of death is cancer, and it has been the focus of a good deal of research examining the health benefits of CBD, THC, and other cannabinoids. While there are over 100 different types of cancer, we don't have the time to get into that right now, research has drawn some very general conclusions that I'd like to share with you about this complicated biochemical relationship between CBD and other plant-based cannabinoids on cancer formation, progression, and prevention. Okay. Results. I should ring the bell. Ring for money. I use that bell for other things. We'll get into that later. Results indicate that CBD and THC, but my big focus is CBD, but let's not forget the cousin molecule, THC, can slow cell growth. That's huge. Slow cancer cell growth. And in some cases, induce autophagy, which is a fancy word for programmed cell death. Cell death of what? Death of cancer cells. That's big too. They may also reduce the viability or the strength of cancer cells and prevent certain types of cancer cells from multiplying. Well, those are all. Every time I look at these, I go, this is so hard to believe, but I believe it. These are hard. These are great researchers from around the world. Some studies report that CBD and THC may actually prevent cancerous tumors of certain types of cancer from forming at all, or they might lead to a reduction in tumor size. My third disease or condition is diabetes. Why? Because it affects, a lot of us are walking around supposedly pre-diabetic. Some people believe that, some people don't believe it. Do your research and find out for yourself. Because I don't know if I believe in all the statistics, but I do believe that pre-diabetes is a condition that does exist, and diabetes does for sure. So, a disease that continues to affect more people in the United States and around the world, and one which some experts are calling an epidemic of diabetes. Diabetes is being studied to determine the effectiveness of CBD for symptom management and prevention. What do we know? One such finding shows that CBD alone lowers the incidence of diabetes in laboratory rodents, little mice, rats, that's preclinical research, and other reports the ability of CBD to assist in the conversion of white fat, which is the non-healthy form of fat, into brown fat, which is healthy and weight reducing, as well as promoting normal insulin production. So there you have it. I got a little long, but those are only 3 disorders, and I could talk about this for hours, 6 to 8 hours, but we're not going to do that right now. I'm Dr. Jim. My bottom line here is CBD might be great for this condition or that condition. It might help manage symptoms of pain and anxiety and sleeplessness. And I'm a very strong advocate for all of those. But some people I'm now telling, if you're younger, for instance, well, I don't have a lot of pain. I don't have sleep problems. I don't have cancer, diabetes, or Alzheimer's. There's a lot of research now that indicate that CBD, other phytocannabinoids, CBN, CBC, CBG, the mother of all cannabinoids, and the endocannabinoid system that you and I have, we're born with it. Every animal on the planet is, including humans. Poor insects, they don't have it. We're now determining that CBD may have very preventive health power and benefits. I'm Dr. Jim. Keep coming back for more CBD information and information on a lot of other topics that I'm researching. Take care. Thank you for watching the video, and I'd like to show you my new book, Living Longer and Stronger with CBD. It took me about a year and a half to write as I scanned hundreds of articles in prestigious journals, peer-reviewed medical studies, examining the effects of CBD for various physical conditions, emotional and mental issues, and neurodegenerative conditions. And I condensed all of those findings into one book. I believe that there's something in here for everyone. So if you're interested, follow the link to the book on Amazon. Thank you so much.